depending on the color of your wall, you may not even need to paint your wall. I know that I filled up a lot of the little holes and nail pops in my wall, and I'd taken a bunch of pictures down. And I think there's a Realty rule. I think somebody told me once, I don't know if this is still true, but if you have like racks hanging up or you have displays of stuff hanging on the walls, you have to leave those there. You're not allowed to take them down, like drapery hangings and all that stuff. You have to leave the rods and all that stuff there unless you paint over them and you spackle over them and you close them down and make the wall look new again. But I had taken a bunch of pictures down and I had holes in the wall, and they were like those screws where it screws into the wall and it expands. So there were these big holes in the wall, and I spackled over all of them. And when I sanded them down, it was like, do I even need to paint? And I was like looking from every angle, and I'm like, I think that's the same color as the wall. And I never painted, and you couldn't tell. So
Right. Well, and very often, if you're selling your home, the buyer's going to come in and want to paint a different color. So if you're doing these sorts of repairs and you're making repairs with the spackle, you may want to ask the buyer, do you want me to, when I take my pictures off the wall, I can fill in those little nail holes and I can leave the spackle here for you to do that if you want, just, as a good gesture, so that they can make those repairs before they then paint.